Hi guys. This is like my 5th time reshooting this video because I can't edit it and I looked so weird and I have lipstick on my teeth, which I probably won't. Good, I'm all clean, I'm good. I hope you enjoy my ode to 22 trends men hate with my scarf. And I'm doing both the sticky gloss and the dark lips with heavy eye makeup and leggings. Feeling good, feeling repelling, feeling awesome. Alright, should grab a beanie, but I did my hair today, I'm not gonna mess it up. So, salutations viewers. This is my video on RPing. I will start off with why I started RPing, because that's a good segue. I started RPing when I was, I'm gonna get this wrong, I think I was 13, because I started playing World of Warcraft when I was 13, and I loved it. I had joined an RP PvP server because I was curious as to what RP was, and I knew what PvP was, but I didn't want to go and join just a PvP server. I wanted to try out. And then they had both servers in one, so I'm like, alright, I'm gonna do it. So I did it. And I met some really cool people, a couple of people who don't remember their usernames. Icratfell and Geldenin. Sarbarix. Well, she was a butt. I think it was a dude, but whatever. They taught me how to RP. Not really Sarbarix. Butt face. And I had done it for as long as I was playing World of Warcraft, and I've stopped playing it during the school year, and instead I'm playing it during the summer because it absorbs me. The longest RP I ever had with them was about 3-4 hours, so yeah, it took up a lot of time. And it was, in World of Warcraft, how you RP is you usually pick a destination, and it was like the Elven Forest or the Twilight Grove, which was my favorite place to RP, Arathi Highlands. Usually it wasn't on a battleground, but sometimes it was, like if you're just, going out and killing, Duskwood, something like that. Just usually where there's not a lot of population, so you're not interrupted, because, trolls and all that. Not the horde trolls, but, because I played Alliance, I was a night elf. Anyways, when I wasn't on that during the school year, I still wanted to RP, so I looked up a couple stuff. The threads that I were on weren't, you had to either be, like, on it from the beginning, or they just weren't that good. So I looked for apps, and I found Virtual Space, which was pretty good for about a year, and then I was getting targeted, and I was getting a lot of hate messages, so I stopped for a while, went back because I missed the people on it. All of those people don't really talk to me anymore. And I started some really great RPs there. I developed my favorite character, Stitch, there. He was a mass murdering psychopath in France who led a cult with his boyfriend, and it was the best RP I've ever done, besides the one that I did with Ben. And so I went from there and I moved them to Keek, so I could do one-on-one role plays, since that's what most of my role plays turn into. Not the threads, but they turn into one-on-ones, because users would just die out. Pardon me, that was a weird hiccup thing. And I can't edit it out. But I did get a tripod. Isn't it nice to get a tripod? What was I saying? Oh yeah, Virtual Space. So I moved from there to Keek, and then on Tumblr I found a lot of blogs that were doing it with, like, some of them were doing GIFs and whatnot, and I'm going to make a special shout out to Tundra's Retreat. Their blog is an RP blog with a lot of Welcome to Night Vale. I think that's just Welcome to Night Vale, unless I'm wrong, then I'm sorry. I don't know, I don't remember. Oh my god. They're very sweet though. Very sweet. You should follow them, especially if you like Welcome to Night Vale, because they're adorable. But I posted my Keek username and a plea to help me not be bored, and I filtered through all the gross pictures that have been sent to me and all the weird girls who I don't really know what their purpose was messaging me, but it's just odd. Then I met Ben, and Ben at the time had experience, I think, off of Facebook is what he told me. I've never RP'd on Facebook. I didn't even know that. I don't know if there's RP communities there. It's just kind of odd to me. I wouldn't be able to do that. So good for you, Ben. And I'm doing a lot of awkward pauses. I'm so sorry. I'm getting in. If you have editing software that's maybe for free and you really like it for like a Mac, please comment. Please. Okay, this is turning into ASMR. If you haven't watched that video, you should watch it. But Ben and I have RP'd Dre and Etta. He was Dre and I was Etta, and we kind of became those characters after some time, and that's why I started to like him. And then we started talking, and we retired Dre and Etta. I guess their storyline was just kind of getting run out. I mean, I still love them and we still went strong, but you know, there's not much story after some time. It was time for the book to end, and he wrote a summary that made me cry. I just never want to think of Dre and Etta dying. They're always going to live on in my mind with their 4 kids and everything. So now we have 3A-R, my World of Warcraft character, and that makes me pleased as punch. And Krytonis, cannot say his name. Sorry, Ben. And then we have Ida and Nathaniel, and they're archaeologists. And I mean, you can really do anything. So there's literate RP, there's simplified RP, there's dialogue RP, World of Warcraft RP. There's so many kinds of RP. RP stands for role-playing, by the way. ERP stands for erotic role-playing. Just letting you know. Don't get cohorted into anything on World of Warcraft because they will get you. I wish I knew that at the time. Anyways, there is different levels almost. Literate is the term that I know is for the most intensive level of RP, which can range from anything from pages to paragraphs of response with lots of dialogue, lots of descriptive text, very in-depth, usually third person. I don't know many RPers who are not third person. I think third person is just easier for both the writer and for conveying your character the best way, because it's more descriptive, appearance-wise, action-wise, you know. It just seems to fit better. If you RP differently, that's perfectly fine. What I have experienced is mostly third person. I've rarely done anything else like second or first person. Oh, hiccup things, I'm sorry. And then simplified RP can just be dialogue with little bits of text. I just would love for people not to do what some threads on virtual space is like, "Hi." He said, "Hello." She replies. He smiled. She smiled. They went home. They had sex. Oh my god, no! Be descriptive. It's really fun when you're more descriptive. I don't want to bash on you, but it's just so much more fun. And punctuation is fantastic, because writing one huge line of RP gets really confusing if you don't have periods. Girls, sorry. Oh, I cracked that joke. That was a bad joke to crack. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. Ben and I do a mixture of them. So it's simplified but literate at some points, and it's a great mesh. If you have a really good RP partner, you guys can really start bonding. If you want to learn more about Geek RPing, you can message me. Just leave a comment asking for my username, and I will privately message you my identification thingy. Or you can just, you know, ask me about it on YouTube and I can respond. So next week, Ben will be doing his video. I believe it is on Queen Victoria. I need to check with him, but I will put that down in the doobly-doo. And I will also put Tundra's Retreat URL in the doobly-doo as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week. Finals are over for me, and I should be a lot more relaxed, and I hopefully will have editing software by the next video, and the next video that I will be doing will have a guest. At least I'm hoping. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment any questions or concerns, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.